day. My name is Nick and welcome to another episode of The Side Quest. Today's beer is called Pineapple Paradise by the Guam Brewery. Now, Pineapple Paradise is a 3.4 SRM, 4.5% ABV, 8 IBU Berliner Weisse brewed with pineapples. And it's brewed by the Guam Brewery here on Guam. Now, I've done a few Guam Brewery beers, namely the Manhita, the Always Roasted, and just the last episode was the Cream Ale, the Guam Gold, and so far I like them all. I'm happy to see a local brewery doing great things here, and I'm really excited to try Berliner Weisse from them. I like Berliner Weisse when it comes to tartness. Like, I'm not super into like extremely acidic beers like Lambics. I did like a few of the Berliner Weisses that I've tried, and I think kettle sours, some of them were just too sour for me. So I'm really interested to see how this goes. Pineapples are slightly tart fruit, so it's a really good pair in this beer, I think. And also shout out to my friend Nico, who just redesigned or just designed this can, or this label, and also I think the Island IPA label. So shout out to Nico, awesome designer. He also did, I think, the Manhita label. So pretty good local boy doing great things here and back in San Diego. But yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Like I said, I'm not super into sour, but I am always down to try local stuff. So let's pour this out and see how it goes. And I'll be right back after the pour. Over. Let's take a look at the beer. As you can see, the head kind of died down already. It was a little bit, it was like maybe half a finger's worth, almost the same as the Guam Gold from what I can remember. So nothing crazy on the carbonation, but I do see bubbles coming up, so I'm not really worried about that. The color on it, yeah, maybe 3-4 on the SRM scale. I think it was 3.4, right? It's kind of darker. It's definitely darker than the Guam Gold, not as like a light pale. It's more like a maybe a darker yellow, almost orange, like a light pineapple juice or orange juice color from what I can see here. Yeah, I know in the camera it kind of looks different. It looks a lot darker than it really is, but that's probably just the lighting. So I'm interested to see the aromas that are coming off of this beer, so let's put a nose on it. I definitely get the sourness. Like there's that acetic acid that's coming through. Like you can get, it does smell citrusy kind of, and it does like have like a tinge of sweetness as well. I don't get any of the malt or the like hop bitterness coming out of it, which I wouldn't expect in a Berliner. But yeah, it's interesting. I hope it tastes like pineapples. It's kind of what I'm shooting for, right? So yeah, cheers. The first sip, you do get that sourness, that tartness that comes through. Although I can't pin it on like an exact fruit, like the pineapple flavor doesn't really come through with the sourness of the beer. I guess like I can imagine it coming, like I can imagine the sourness coming from pineapple, but I don't get that signature pineapple flavor. And I think pineapple is just a really hard fruit to pull off. Even that Kona beer, the Island Colada, didn't pull that off either. It had like a really slight sweetness to it, but I couldn't really tell if it was pineapple or not. And the same thing that goes with this beer. I can't really tell if pineapples were in it, but the sourness is there, and it's not too crazy. It's like a Berliner style, like level, I guess. The most interesting thing about this beer though comes in the malt. Like the malty aftertaste that comes with this beer is a lot stronger than the cream ale I just had from them. Like it was very interesting to see, because I would expect a stronger, maltier backbone to come off a cream ale. I guess mainly because it's more malt than the sourness and everything. But like I said, I'm very basic home brewer. I don't really know a lot yet, and I don't know how like the sourness and everything interacts right now. But yeah, I was expecting a little bit more maltiness off of like a regular beer, like the Guam Gold. Pineapple Paradise is a very limited release beer. It's not going to be on the shelves long, and although this is not the best Berliner I've ever had, it's still good. Like it's like I'd recommend it for people that just want to try out like a more tart style. And I don't know, like I just wish there was a little bit more of that pineapple flavor coming through. But I know like from what I've learned within homebrewing, that a lot of fruit flavor is tied up in sugar, and all that goes away when you ferment, unless you like add it into like secondary fermentation. But yeah, like I don't fault Guam Brewery for this one, because I think pineapple is just a hard flavor to pull off. But if you're looking for something like slightly sour and a little bit malty or very malty finish, check out this beer. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like down below, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. If you're on Guam and want to try out sour beers, check out Pineapple Paradise.